Morning, my YouTubers. Big hug to everyone out there watching. Now, I got a really important question to ask you. Is food going to become a high end commodity or quality food? Is it only going to be for the rich? I got a really good article here. I got a lot of Bitcoin articles opening up here. But is it going to be for the rich? Well, housing's only for rich now. As we progress, more and more people are bought out of every market. People can't afford, the average Joe Donuts can't afford to go and invest in the stock markets anymore and get those incredible dividends that they're paying out. And what is going on? Is food going to be next on the list? Gas is almost at $2 a liter in Canada. What is next? So let's take a look at this article here. Under Trudeau government, Canadians say it's getting tougher to afford food. And you guys heard me about this, heard me even examining my food bags and what I spent $400 on for how many, 7, 8 bags of groceries for $400. And fine, I buy food. Food is one thing I never cheap on. We spend money on food. Food is food. You need it. It's fuel. Period. With taxes going up and up and up, the cost of living is spiraling out of control. Newly survey of Angus Reid shows that Canadians are saying it's getting tougher to afford food. According to the poll, 47% of Canadians say it's getting harder for their family to afford food. 47% say it stayed about the same. And just 4% say it's easier to afford food. It's a decisive rebuke of the Trudeau government, who had campaigned on making life more affordable for middle class, yet have done the exact opposite. Additionally, 35% of Canadians now say it's getting difficult to afford food for their household. So there's an additional 35% coming forward. That's an outstanding number. We live in a country of tremendous potential wealth, yet over a third of Canadians are having difficulty affording some of the most basic necessities. As a result, Canadians say they have been cutting back on meat and choosing less healthy options. 7% relied on food banks. That is enormous on that poll that they did. That's a lot of people depending on food banks. And people are already talking about how food prices are going up following the carbon tax. Yeah, remember, guys, the cost of transporting food will go up because the carbon tax is going to hit the transportation sector and the fuel that it costs to deliver, and the price of producing the food because it uses energy to produce food, right? Following the carbon tax, not only are grocery chains hiking prices as a result of the tax, but the cost of transportation in food. Okay, I just said that, but that's good. Food is surging as well. Yet, instead of helping Canadians, the Trudeau government is giving our tax dollars to big corporations, which will do nothing to make life more affordable. Unless the carbon tax is scrapped, more and more Canadians will find themselves unable to afford the basic necessities. So, guys, what do you think? Is this happening to you? Are you living in Canada? Okay, now comment below what part of the Commonwealth you're in. If you're in Australia, if you're in the UK, if you are in New Zealand, we would like to know. And the United States of America, is the price of food getting out of reach now? Housing is. Automobiles are, because the price of insurance is getting out of reach, and the price of fuel is out of reach. What's next after food? I mean, do they come after, they start taxing us on time? The more time, you got to pay more, I guess, to be alive? I mean, I'm just throwing this out there. Comment below. I'd like to know.